Hello and welcome back to another video on ethical hacking. In this video we'll install Parrot OS on Oracle VirtualBox. So let's get started by first downloading the Parrot OS. I have already installed VirtualBox, but if you are unable to install it, just leave a comment down below and I will create another video on that. But in this video we'll just install Parrot OS. So let's get started by first downloading Parrot OS. In order to download Parrot OS, I will come over to its official website and then click on this download button. So once I click on download button, here we have three different options to download. The first one is the security version, the next one is the home/workstation, and the third one is the builds. So the one I'm interested in is the security version. So I'll just click on the download button below the security version. Then once I come over to the security version, still I have three different options. One is the Parrot Security, the second one is KDE Edition, and the third one is Security Edition. So the one I'm interested in is the Parrot Security. I will just straight away download that by clicking the download button below that. Once I click on that, it will just start the download and Parrot OS is getting downloaded. So I'll see you once the download gets completed. Okay, the download is now completed. I'll just open up the Oracle VirtualBox in order to install the Parrot OS. For installing Parrot OS, I'll click on New and then name my Parrot OS as Parrot OS and click on Next. I want to provide it with something above 2 GB of RAM. You can give it less if you do have less RAM, but 2 GB is the minimum. So you can provide it something between 3 or 4. If you have more RAM, you can provide it 6 or something like that. The more RAM you provide Parrot OS, the better it will work. And in this option, in the hard drive option, indeed I want to create a virtual hard drive, and the virtual disk image is okay. Dynamically allocate the storage space, the physical storage space is okay for me. And in the hard drive, I want to provide it something like 3 GB of hard drive, and I will click on create. So now the Parrot OS settings and the system configurations are okay. Now we do need to install it. So I'll click on the start button. This will open up the VirtualBox. So it's asking for the Parrot OS image. You will provide the Parrot OS image that we have just downloaded, that I have showed you and you just downloaded, the security version. Here that is. So I'll just double click on it and then click on start. By clicking the start, it has just started the Parrot OS setup. So it's just a normal Parrot OS setup. I will come over here and you can just click on this live mode in order to check the Parrot OS in live mode. And for me, I have already checked the Parrot OS, so I don't need to. I will straight away click on install. And in the install, I want to go with the JTX GUI. This basically means that we need a GUI interface for installing Parrot OS. Now that I'm inside the setup, in the language I will select English, and in the country I'll select United States, and in the keyboard type I'll select US English. It's just loading some settings and stuff. So now we need to provide or set our password. So I'll just simply set a simple password and then click on continue, and I will name it as something like hack or something like that. You can rename it anything you want, and I will set the password again. So for the first time when I was setting the password, it was for the root user, and now it's for the hack user that I have just created. And in the clock, I will go with the Eastern. In the partition disks, I want to go with the guided use entire disk. And here we just have one option, the ATA VBox hard drive. So I'll just click on continue. Yes, indeed, I want to write the changes to the disk. And now the real setup of Parrot OS has started. So this installation of Parrot OS will take some time. So I'll fast forward the process in order to save us some time, and I will get back as soon as this installation part is complete. Now the files copying part of installation is complete. Now it's configuring the package manager. Now it's installing the grub bootloader. Yes, indeed, I want to install the grub bootloader on my hard drive. So I'll click on yes and continue. And indeed, I want to select the div/sda. It's just finalizing the setup or finishing the installation. So the installation is complete. It's time to boot our new system. So I'll click on continue, and it will just restart the VirtualBox and open up the Parrot OS. Okay, the system is just rebooting. So indeed, I will open up the Parrot OS. And now I will just log in with the username and password. So we are all good. I just need to select the keyboard layout, and it should be United States and English, and I will click on OK. So everything is okay. Let's just real quick check the Python version, and indeed it is 2.7. so everything is okay. I will just exit this, and this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you did learn something. You did learn to install the Parrot OS. If you are not willing to go with the Parrot OS, I already created another video in which I have installed the Kali Linux, and for this course we will use Kali Linux instead of Parrot OS, but I just wanted to make the course available also for those people who are not willing to use VM Workstation and Kali Linux, so they can use the Parrot OS. So have a pleasant day. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.